your best. Hold it there. Keep your distance. Another girl killed. This is Susanna, from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago, but I can't say I knew her.
A few septims for my
Same as the others. Looks like she was stabbed and then cut apart. It's like an animal got to her, but these are the wounds of a blade. Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl, killed at night, body torn up. We are stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend on this. Not pleasant, but it's the truth. If you want to help, ask some of these gawkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
Will you spare a few coins to help someone?
Always sad when someone... die. Always sad
Another
when
one.
someone has to die.
Terrible.
Always sad when someone has to die.
Another one. Terrible. I heard a scream and came running, but she was already... like this when I got here.
Always sad when someone has to die. Sorry, I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
Another one. Terrible.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something.
This is a shame.
No,
No, sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold. I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken bro. What do you need? Just like always. Nobody saw anything useful. Bastards escaped again. Look, friend. If you think you can do better than the Legion of Guards, be my guest. You'll need to talk to Yorleif, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be on official business. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
Need some metal hammered. Look at that edge. Still sharp. I'll present this to the Jarl later. As for you, let me show you some smithing techniques. Whether a darb, may the gods watch, looking to protect yourself, or deal some damage. If you meet anyone in your trap, who needs good steel, send them my way. Hermir, looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Until next time.
Working in Wendheim is great. I get to see Ulfric up close.
I'd be glad to offer.
My swords in their hands. Ulfric's men will send those legion dogs running.
But I insist. Reason. I'm out there told me you've been speaking to Ulfric about our situation.
So few Nords have offered it. Discount is the least I can do.
Not looking for special treatment, Doc. All I... Yes? The finest weapons and armor.
Oh, I
There's
see.
no glory in war.
Sorry to have troubled you about it.
Now that's good work.
Know that your efforts
Everyone will be a lot safer with them gone. Dark Elf and Nord alike. Here, some gold as promised. And let me show you a bit about wearing heavy armor. Save you some aches on a long march. Safe journeys, sword brother.
I made my fortune as a sea captain, but now I'm retired.
I'd travel more. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Thank you for your custom.
Assorted fruits and vegetables, all delicious. And affordable.
I find your wolfish grin unsettling. Now I remember. You're that new member of the Companions. So, you what? Fetch the mead?
Will you spare a few coins to help someone who's got nothing?
Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me.
Algrif won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land. I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. The guards will be told to assist you as necessary. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
If you have any news of the Western Holds, grew up here. Cold as at Mora, but that just grows the beard thicker. Lot of history in these walls. We're trying to make some more. It's a lucky time to be alive.
whoever we replace
For
them with
Ulfric?
will need the support
Well,
of our army.
he seems to value my thought. I don't really have a mind for war, and I think he likes having an untrained opinion from time to time.
If we could take the city without bloodshed... over
Travel
that,
safely. It's dangerous out there.
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan. I'm not sure you belong here, friend.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you? Ah, yes.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
There's no glory in war.
I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling. Those werewolf tales are true. All right then. I noticed a trail of blood leading away from here. Helgerd's taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. She's a little crazy, but if she knows anything, it's dead bodies. Heard about you and your honey birds. We got a nickname for anyone who trifles with us guards here in Windhelm. Sooth.
Large diagonal cut from left shoulder. Well, she's dead, but I guess that's not unusual, at least not for somebody in here. I mean, someone who's not me, that is. Sorry, was only joking with you. Not really. The only unusual thing is the shape of the cuts. They look like they were made with... Well, the ancient Nords used these kinds of curved blades when they embalmed their dead. I don't know who in Windhelm would even have something like that. Other than me, of course. I'm I'm too busy tending to the dead to spend my time making more of them. And I wouldn't very well tell you about the cuts if I had made them, now would I? Now, I really got to get back to the body. Lot of work to prepare her for the grave. Large diagonal cut from left shoulder.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice, shouted him apart. What is next time? Disrespect the law and you disrespect me. I made my fortune as a seeker, but now I'm retired.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
There's no glory in war.
Travel safely.
It's just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives.
You think I...
Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those damned shopkeepers. What is it? Helgen, destroyed by a dragon. Hard to believe, isn't it? The Eye of Talos was a fine ship once. Trouble? Frigga Shattershield's old place? It's been abandoned ever since she was killed. I think her mother, Tova, has the key. All right then.
Not really sure what to do with myself anymore. I just miss her so... I'm sorry. She was very dear to me, and it's rather painful to think about. I'd rather not talk about my daughter, if you'll excuse me. Well, all right. What exactly do you need to know? Yerim? Well, I'm not sure what you think you'll find there, but you're welcome to have a look.
Everyone says Yorland Greymane is the best smith in Skyrim.
Everything all right?
Let's get going. Go on ahead. I'll stand guard. We going? Lead the way.
Large diagonal cut from left shoulder.
Good to see you again, friend.
I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling. Ugh. Have you been talking to Viola Giordano? She posts those all over the city, and someone keeps taking them down. Ask her about it if you want an earful. I'll take my leave then.
Be out there fighting the
Be on the
Imperials,
lookout.
wasn't for
The
my
butcher
glory.
could... I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught. They say they're too busy with the war. I say, what good is winning a war if we're still terrorized by one of our own? Oh, they care, all right. Just none of them thinks to do anything about it. They say I'm just snooping around bothering people. But I'm trying to save lives. Huh? What's it say? Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years, as long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften.
Across the river to the northeast lies Ingham Barrow. Steer clear of that foul place, lest the Walking Dead claim you as their own.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not
What
with
is
us,
it?
he's against us.
I'm not much of a strategist. Lord
that.
Ulf...
They
That's
all
quite an
know that.
accusation. I assume you have proof?
Are you going to wait?
I don't want to believe it. Woundfirth has been a trusted friend to Ulfric for many years. It pains me to see that the Whispers had truth to them. Woundfirth shall be apprehended. I thank you for your diligence in getting to the bottom of this matter. The streets of Windhelm are now safe.
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun.
We're finally going to arrest the
If we
butcher.
can take the city without bloodshed,
Yes, sir.
all the better. But if not,
the people are.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his
Still
voice,
need convincing.
shouted him apart.
What is the meaning?
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken
Under the
brawls.
arrest for the murder of Susanna of Candlehearth Hall and Frigga Shattershield and all the rest. We are wise to your scheming, you coward.
Has the whole city lost their brains? I've been scrying and auguring to find the murderer myself.
Make your excuses from the bloodworks, wizard. Get him out of my sight. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir, but you'll have to come with me.
This isn't over, your Leif.
Go fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim?
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
In you go. Everything all right?
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
We got a nickname for anyone who trifles with us gods here in Windhelm. Suicide.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us,